Hello guys, very good evening. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the chat. Very good evening, Nishant. How you guys are doing? It was long weekend, right? You guys had Saturday, then Sunday, then half of Monday as well. How you guys were spending your weekends? Oh, you guys had test. How was it? How was your test, guys? Is what? Oh, DSA part was hard. Okay. What type of question was there? What type of question was there? Oh, can't understand the question as well. Is it all the programming question? Ah, not clearly written. So it was mostly based on stack. Okay. So I hope you guys have given your feedback about the test that it's not properly written or the question was not properly explained. So the reliable team can take a look into the questions, and if any changes needed, so they can do it. We submitted the correct solution, yet the compiler said wrong output. Hmm. Happens to Arad as well. Yeah, definitely. I think if you guys have done the the feedback step, then I think it would be the now the reliable responsibility to fix those things. So like the program where you guys are running, where you guys are running those programs, do you guys have access to that same platform after the exam as well? Like you guys can again run the test or anything like that you can do there. Otherwise, we can test it later as well, right? If to run the same code, or is it just that platform will open there only? Or we get the solution PDF later? Okay, you get the solution PDF, but not the environment where you are writing and running the test. Oh yes, we don't. Okay, then try to find out the similar question in Lead Code or in Geeks for Geeks or any other place, the same questions, and try to apply the same logic there as well. And if all the test cases are passing there, then it's fine. Do not worry about the compiler which they are. But yeah, definitely give your feedback and also show them the same question with the same solution in Lead Code. So they will also like they will definitely look into that one, that there is definitely some problem in their compiler side. One question from CodeSeb as well. Which question was that? Do we guys, do we get any questions which we have done in our classes, or is it was all those different questions? Six friends in hotel. Okay, let me look into that question. Six friends in hotel. Okay. A lot of similar but not the same. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. If not the similar, that's fine. Six friends. Oh, six friends are sitting in circle. That one. So six friends go on a trip and we're looking for accommodation, looking for hours. They find a hotel which offers two type of room: double room, a triple room. Double room for cost at X, while a triple room costs is Y. You have to remember the minimum amount they will have to pay for accommodate all of six of them. So like input is three. Okay. Hmm. Three double room with a spare total of 30. Acha. Hmm. You can take two triple room with a spare total of 16. 8 to the 16. Okay. Here on the spare total of rupees 12. Yes. I think this would be Not much difficult, right? It was easy question, right? Oh yeah, it was easy. We just need to do a little bit logic part. Yes. Oh, you're stuck in getting user input. Yeah, that's why I'm saying Reliable should provide you the platform. See, now you guys again ask them to provide you guys access for some days so you guys can be like more familiar with the platform which you guys are using while doing your code. So you guys now you guys should request this thing with the Ansul, or because I know about Ansul only, or some more people. I think Ansul has joined, so I think yeah, Ansul. I would also request from the student side that the platform which they are using here for writing their code, so the Reliable should provide some like free period or grace period so they can do some practice there, because they are not right now familiar with that platform, so they are facing some difficulties while reading input from there, while printing their output, doing the console.log. That would be a little bit difficult for them, because if they stuck in these parts they will not able to think about logic, or they will not able to do the test, try and test thing in the while thinking about their logic, because they are still stuck in how to read the input, how to print out these things. So I'm sure like Ansul is already hearing me. I've also mentioned the same thing again to the Ansul. So yeah, I think you guys also can request the same from the relevant team. So they should provide you some access some days. Not I'm not saying like for every time, but for some days, so you guys can practice it there. Okay, guys. So what about others? And also there is no console in that IDE. Yeah, I think see these are some concerns. So I would say that you guys already have one. I think some group, right, where you are connected with Ansul. So just write all the concern at one place and then provide them all at one place. Yeah, can't compare the output and expected output. Yeah, so they can see if when you guys will provide your feedback, then only they will work on it. Otherwise they are thinking like everything is good, no students are complaining. So that's why please do that. Please write all of your concerns about the test platform, because that's important. Otherwise you guys will definitely all time put your time or waste your time doing all these things and finding out what to do where, these things, right? You guys will not able to think about the logic, and that's what the coding programming means, where should we maximize our time while thinking about logic, not about the here and there things, which programming language to choose or what is the output there, not about those things, right? So I hope you guys will write all the concern at one place and then definitely go for the that. Definitely I think Relval will definitely take some actions on that. Second question was absolute path question. Absolute path question. Okay, so guys, I will say that please write all of your questions which you guys remember at one place, which we can talk about, or in the LinkedIn we can talk about them. We can find some solutions there for them. So like whoever has not done it, they can definitely see. You guys can also do one more thing, right? Whoever has done the problems, whoever has successfully ran it, please make your GitHub repo for all the problems which you are having in the Relbel. So you guys can internally share with each other, or might not be GitHub repo. Like if you want to keep in GitHub repo, or you can simply share the solution with each other, so they can practice it. Whoever has stuck in some points, they can practice it. Yeah, that would also be good, right? Okay, guys. So I hope this was the first test, right, which you guys had on DSA. So I'm sure you guys have had some I'm thinking like this test could not be like the best test you guys had. This might have some bad memories because you might not able to solve some of the things, lot of the things. I will not say some of the things, lot of the things. But do not lose your hope, because this is the first test you just had done after doing this much practice, right? because like the questions which were mentioned in the slides, we are only doing those things. But yes, now it's the time, guys. You have to start practicing. You have to start solving the problems in CodeSep. As you can see, the questions are coming from CodeSep as well. So definitely the CodeSep questions uh, is going to be like these CodeSep questions are definitely going to come more in the reliable platform. And there might be some problems will come from the lead code, or might be hacker rank, or gigs for geeks from there as well. So start practicing from there, and do not like lose hope right now that like the first test was not good, I'm not able to do the programmings or anything like that. It happens, it's the first test. So I'm totally expecting that everyone was feeling the same, that it was not good test, I'm not like it's not my cup of tea. Not think, not do not think like that, guys. Just whatever you have done, I'm thinking like just go for it, go for the next test, and before that try to solve all the problems, whatever that's why I'm saying to everyone, whoever is remember the problems, like the six friend problems or the absolute path, please write the list of that and please share with each other, because there would be some person who is not complete, like they have read the question but they're not able to understand the question till now. So that's why, guys, help each other, and definitely that would to improve your knowledge as well about the same problem, and it will help to other as well. So please help each other, guys. And I do not lose hope, there will be next test as well, and be prepared. That's what I can say, guys. And I'm totally fine if you guys are not able to do the 100% in the first test. That will happen, that happens, that's fine, because you guys have not practiced it all the question till now. So that's why you guys is stuck there, or might not be able to understand the question as well. But yeah, slowly when you will move, you will practice more problems, then I think you guys will feel more confident there. Okay. Yes, so okay. So today Nilanjan has joined. It's so long. Nilanjan, you have not joined the classes. What happened, man? Today our last class with you. Oh, yes, Nilanjan. So this today's class is going to be the last class. And then oh yes, Ekta. So actually I'm taking some break from the classes because I have something planned, some activity planned for myself as well. So that's why actually I told to Vandana. I think Vandana was there. Or Varsa, sorry, Varsa. I told to Varsa that I will not be able to take classes on December and January because I have something planned on my hometown as well, and also thinking to create some content for GraphQL and WebAssembly, which I was reading. I will share the content in the LinkedIn with you guys as well, so that will help you to, if whoever is interested about these things, they can read about there, or thinking to create some content about that whatever I'm reading. So that thing, and some work which I had on my hometown as well. So that's what I'm trying to complete in the month of December and January, and then I will be back again from the February. That's what I suggested. So in that one, I think you guys have some next module which Varsa was talking to me about, the CRM one. So I might not be able to take that module, guys. So there might be some other faculty will always be there. But yeah, I will always be available in the LinkedIn. Right now, I'm already answering all of the queries in LinkedIn. Similar thing, I will continuously do that whenever I have the time. So yeah, that's all. So yeah, Nilanjan, actually, uh, due to some problem. Oh, what happened? Is everything okay, Nilanjan, on your hometown or with yourself? Is it everything fine? Oh yeah, definitely. Ekta, I will always be in LinkedIn. Got crashed. Ah, okay. No, Shall, actually, I will take it from the next. I think after this module, there was two more modules which Versa was sharing with me. It was, I think, CRM application, and then it was, I think, ticket booking. I think see, guys, this is very good, right? Because you guys not have real experience, the industry experience. So when you yes, the movie booking. So when you will do these applications, please write these applications in your resume, and please do the coding also for these applications which you guys are going to practice it. So please put it into your LinkedIn, put it into your GitHub, put it into your resume, everywhere. So you guys can explain these projects as you did in your real time organizations or in any company. That's why, please. Yeah, actually, Likit, I remember that, and today also, I think who was that? Nishant also reminded me. So actually, right now still in my relative home, so I still didn't get time. But yeah, definitely I will look into that one. I think today or not today, tomorrow morning, I will just look into that and share the sample resume with you guys. So, but yeah, that's not an important thing. I will just share that with you. But the important thing here, the next module which you guys are going to do that, please mention that in your resume or in the GitHub. The code put into the GitHub everywhere. Okay, guys. Yeah. Okay. So that's all from these topics, guys. Let's see today's problems. Today we have some interesting problems, guys, which we are going to talk about. Today also we are going to see some earlier problems with some new perspective as well. Okay. So let's jump into our slides and let's try to understand today's problem. Okay, guys. How many pages? See, this is the fresher resume, right? This is the fresher resume. It should not be more than one page. What you will put there? You can just simply have top two projects which you did and some. Uh, okay, if your experience is still, I think still it makes sense. So the resume should not go more than 2 pages, right? See, what happened? I remember when we have less experience, our resume should be column wise. How to say that? Yeah, I think our resume content should be divided with one column. In one page there should be one column, and you should put your content like left side then right side. That's how. But when you have more than experience like 3 years or 4 years, then I think the resume content should be row wise. The resume content should be row wise, like at one place, at the top your personal introduction, then your tech skills, then your experience, like the latest company, like the current company, then past company, like that. And then at the end some achievements. Those still doesn't matter for the experienced person, but yeah, the for experienced person the resume should be row wise. That's what I personally feel. And for the fresher, all the content should be column wise. On the one side, whatever the college project you did, whatever the courses you did, or if you had done any of the personal projects that you can mention, some of the skills which you had, because on the fresher you have less content to represent. So that's why the column wise makes sense there. Yes, definitely. That's the key, Vishal, in both places. But when you have more experience, like 3 to 4 years, you can explain more things about your project. Like about your one project you can write 8 to 9 points, but when you do not have experience you just need 3 to 4 lines about your projects. Correct. So that's what I was trying to explain. When you will have the row wise, you will have more content to write. When you have more experience, that's why I'm saying go for the row wise. In row wise you have more space to write about your projects. But when you have column wise, you just need to, like, those all lines, the 8 lines will be converted into 4 lines, because you have I will share the resume with you, which I have also used for myself, and I think it work, and that's why I'm suggesting to you guys as well. Till I think till I have 3 years experience, that time I was using the column wise. But when I have more than experience, then I shifted to row wise, and it works. And row wise looks more, professional, by the way. But yeah, it's good to go for like. But yeah, it's good. The experienced people should use the row based resume, not the freshers or not 1 year experienced person. I have used the column based till 2 or 3 year experience, and after that I shifted to row wise. Yeah, sure. I will share with you guys. Yeah. Okay. So let's jump into today's class, guys. We have experience, but in different domain, not in backend. Then I think, yeah, we can go for the column one, right, Nishant? And you can say that in your domain you are still working on, because see, in different domains also. Like if I talk about the mechanical engineer, somebody is doing in the work in the mechanical company. There is also some chances that they are using some computer knowledge, computer tools there, right? Or some in the mechanical companies also, in the mechanics companies, they have the audit platforms, they have some computer system where they are storing some of the informations. They can, so all the companies can use the client server architecture, right? Even the electronic company, or even the manufacturing companies, any companies, even the you know the biochemical or the other domains people can also say the same, that all the other companies, it's not like see everything, everyone is right now using the computers or browsers. So when we talk about browser, it's always client server architecture. So in every company, some people are somehow they are using the computer servers, somehow they have the team for creating a small browsers for them, small applications for them. It's not only the IT companies are right now working fully on the IT services. There are like Mercedes company who are hiring software engineers. Why they are hiring software engineers? Mercedes is a automotive company, right? They manufacture the cars. Why they are hiring software engineers? That's what my point is. If you guys are from the different domains, still you can somehow tell them that I have the experience on this one, but I also have the experience on these things, because in my team there was some requirement for creating these services. So I learned these courses and then I developed these applications. That's how you can relate it. And you have to like talk about it, and when you can only talk about it when you have done it. So that's why when you practice these things, do it with your whole heart, then only you will remember things. Even the Dassault company, who has like, Dassault is not specifically for the service base, but they have a lot of products for mechanical companies, even for flight or aeroplanes, for you know the Rafale, the fighter jets, all those things. Yes. So Dassault also work in that, and they also have right now life science department, where they are right now talking about the health issues, how they can smartly track it with the smart watches, or a lot of things. That's why, guys, you can relate IT or software client server architecture in any domains. Okay. Okay, so I thought that answers question. I think this would be the question for a lot of people, because in this particular batch, a lot of people are from different domains. So that's answers for everyone here. Okay. So now let's jump into today's questions. And today's questions are not very tough, guys. They are just a little bit logical to think about. Okay. So see, Nilanjan is also from mechanical engineering background, transitioning to software development. So he will be will be a resume to software development. So who will be our resume? I didn't understand who will be our resume, or what, how will, how he meant. Okay. How will be a resume? So you can mention about both things, Nilanjan, that see, in the introduction, you can simply write it about that I'm looking for a chance, or looking for opportunities in software industries or software development industries. I have experience on these skills in software industries, as in the software development as well, with my mechanical skills. So that's how you can write about it. Yeah, I can understand you have experience, but you can still apply for it. Recently, I have seen that people are not taking when they are interviewing, they're not asking like, you guys have done your BTech, you have guys have done BTech. They have stopped asking these questions. I am saying that from the last 4 to 5 years, I have not seen any of the interviews there are where I am asking to anyone, or somebody is asking to me, or somebody is asking to other, have you done the BTech? So first thing, BTech they are not asking right now. Then the second thing they are not asking, are you from the computer science branch or IT branch? They're not asking these type of questions right now. They're simply asking about that, what are the project you have done, what are the skills. I have taken the interviews for mechanical engineers, and who was very good in the programmings. Even the EC, till now I have faced two different branches people, like the EC and from the mechanical engineer. They have good experience, like 4 to 5 year experience. Some of them are like have put in the resume they are doing the freelancing. Like in starting first to 2 years, they are saying that they are doing the freelancing. I have to like consider it, because they have the experience. This experience is when they're talking, I can see their experience. So that's what happens. I'm too experienced here, so like go for column wise or row wise. Column wise or row wise. See, if you have good content, Hariharan, so I think you can go for the row wise. Because see, in the row wise, you have more space to write about things. It will not be like you're just writing one line for one things or two lines. You have to write some more content there. That's when the row wise looks better. But when you do not have much content about it, then I think the column wise can make more sense. Yeah, thanks. Okay, let's jump into today's question, guys, and let's see. Let's start solving them. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Yes. You guys are able to see my screen, right? I already shared it. Everyone is able to see my screen? Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay. This is the first question, guys. Find the maximum profit from stock. So what they're saying, they have given one array of prices. So this is the array of prices we can see. Prices is the, and what are the values here? So where prices is, prices index of I is the prices of given stock on the ith day. So whatever the indexes are here, those are the day, guys. You can consider the index value as a day. So like you can see the, you can consider any stock right now, like the ITC. So ITC stock price on day 0 it is 7, at day 1 it's 1, at day 2 it's 5, at day 3 it's 3, at day 4 it's 6, at day 5 it's 4. So that's what they're saying. The indexes are here, that we can consider the indexes as a day. Okay, and all the values which they're giving, they are the price on any of the day. Okay, now what they're asking, we want to maximize our profit by choosing a single day to buy one stock, and choosing a different day in future to sell that stock. And we need to write a function named max profit that will return the maximum profit we can achieve from this transaction. And if no profit is possible, return 0. So I think you guys already know about the profit. Everyone know it from the childhood. We are fully aware of what is the profit means here. But yeah, let me explain it again to you. Let's take the same question. 7, 1, 5, 3, 6, and 4. So as I told you, these are the prices at each day, at I day, or I are the indexes here for any stock, right? So at 0th day or at day 0, whatever you want to say, at day 0, price is 7. At day 1, price is 1. At day 2, price is 5. Correct? And same look, guys, same goes like that. At day 5, the price would be 4. So now, guys, they are saying you need to choose any day from here. You need to choose any day from here, and first you need to purchase the stock. So you need to purchase the stock, and after purchasing the stock, you need to sell it. And you can only sell it in future days. What does it mean? If you are purchasing any stock and day 2, you can only sell it after day 2, because first you will purchase it, first you will buy it, then only you can sell it. That's why they are saying you have to purchase, like you have to first buy it and then sell it on the future days. And then after selling it, you need to tell me where you are getting more profit, where you are getting more profit, and then you need to return the maximum profit. Understood, guys? We can sort. Yes, sorting will definitely help us a lot, Joseph. But is there any other way? So sorting takes and login. We have done this by next greater element. Next greater element. Next greater element could also help us or not. Let's see. Oh yes, that's also right. That's also right, Ekta. See, Joseph, Ekta has also given one more nice hint there, that once you will sort it, it will also change the day of stock, which will create a problem. Which will create a problem. Let's think about the Likhit solution. Likhit is saying, if we have done this by next greater element. I think, is it the same question? Next greater element. In the next greater element, it was asking about, yeah, I think the next greater element, it was asking about the, no, no, no. Look at next greater element, it was asking when the price will be high. So see guys, if I talk about, it's if I'm purchasing this the stock at day one, look at, you just see it. If I'm purchasing the stock at day one, so my price is 1. So the first next greater element would be 5. So the profit between 1 and 5 will be 4 rupees. But that could not be right. We have to check for more values. I think we need the maximum greater. Understood, Likit? We need the maximum greater here, which could help us find out the maximum profit here. But before jumping into the solution, I want to ask to everyone, did you guys have understood the question or not? We have got one price array, and in that price array, we need to purchase a stock at any day, and then we need to sell that stock in future day. And then we need to tell the maximum profit. So everyone understood question? Understood the question? Okay, now meanwhile, I think somebody has also given some more answers, so I can read it that also. Okay, okay. So we can store in map. In map, okay. Sort according to values. Sort according to values, okay. But at min and sell at the max, but first I purchase and then buy. First buy and sell, yes. We can find min and max with condition that max index greater than min index. We can find min and max with condition that max index should be greater than, yes, Vishal, something like that. We are going to do that. Yes, we are definitely going to find the min and max. Yes, definitely. Okay, let's see some other. So I think yes, Likit is saying giving the same question in lead code as well. That's fine. So somebody wants to see the question in lead code, we have there as well. Okay, guys. So let's think about it. Let's think about it. Okay, let's try to solve this question and think about it. So guys, as we can see that, see, according to profit, when we will have maximum profit, when we will have a maximum profit. So for calculating a profit, we need two things. For calculating profit, for any profit, not about this question, guys, for any profit, what are the two factors needed? Anyone wants to tell? Anyone wants to think about what are the two things? What are the two things matters for profit? CP and SP, the purchasing price and the selling price. Correct? SP should greater than CP. Selling price should be greater than CP. Okay. Selling price should greater than capital price. Sell and buy, we want profit. Selling price and cost. Yes, that's right. So two things are important here. Your selling price or your capital price, cost price, whatever you want to say. At what at what price you are purchasing it, and at what price you are selling it. And for maximum profit, your cost price or your capital price always should be minimum. Always should be minimum, and your selling price should always should be maximum. So like you can simply understand, if you are purchasing one thing as 2 rupees and selling it at 10 rupees, so your profit is 8 rupees. Correct, guys? If you are purchasing something at 2 rupees, selling at 10 rupees, your profit is 8 rupees. Now, if I reduce my current price little bit more, so if I reduce it from 2 to 1, so now profit will more, because now your purchasing price is 1 rupees. So 1 and selling it again on 10 rupees, so now profit has become 9 rupees. Correct, guys? Correct. So can you see that if our if if we are seeing a lesser price, there are chances. If we are seeing a lesser price, there are chances that profit could be bigger in the future. Profit could be bigger in the future. Always, always what we see when we purchase any stock, we always see that what we have in our mind. Ki, arey yaar, in 2 days, we will wait for 2 more days. Might be price can go down. We always say that, right? While purchasing a stock. Today, if the stock is at 230 rupees, we will say that, okay, let's wait for 2 days. Right now, market is down. So it could happen it could go for 210, and then we will purchase it, right? Because we always think that if we are purchasing anything at lower and lower price, there are a chances in the future that we can get more profit. Am I right or not, guys? That's what we always think about it. Yes. So guys, the same funda we are going to apply in this question also. Same funda we are going to apply in this question. Okay. So we are going to take 2 point variables here: max and cheapest price. Whatever the cheapest price, you will see that we'll save in these things. Okay. Max benefit, or max, this is the max, not max profit, I will say that this is the max profit where we'll save it, and cheapest price. Okay, so right now in starting, when we are at this index, our profit will be 0, and we'll say this as the cheapest price, 7. Okay, so first index I will take at its cheapest price, and because I'm saying that at 7 rupees I'm going to purchase something. At 7 rupees I'm going to purchase something. So that's why right now, because we have just, right now we are at day 0, so our profit is 0, and cheapest price is also 7 rupees. So we'll think about, do we need to purchase it or not? Do we need to purchase it or not? Correct? It's a day 0. It's a day 0. So now we'll iterate it for the next one, next index. Now we'll iterate it for the next index. Now we are here at rupees 1. Now we are at day 1. Should we purchase our stock at 7 rupees or 1 rupees? Should we purchase our stock at 7 rupees or 1 rupees? 1 rupees, right? So that's why the first condition which is going to be in our code, if the current price, is lesser than the cheapest price, if the current price is lesser than the cheapest price which we had right now, first update your cheapest price. Okay, guys? So first update your cheapest price. So now we have updated our cheapest price to 1. Correct, guys? We have updated our cheapest price. Now let's calculate the max. Let's calculate the, we check array of I less than array of I minus 1. No. We are checking cheapest price should be, if cheapest price is greater than, price of I or array of I, then update the cheapest price. If yes, we are looking for minimum price. So when we see any minimum value compare than the current price, we will simply update our cheapest price. Okay, understood, Navneet? Make sense? Yeah. So first we'll calculate mat.min. Yes, we can use the mat.min also. Yes, Likit. We can use the mat.min also. In the mat.min, we can put both things, cheapest price, comma, like price of I, and assign it into the cheapest price. That also we can do, Likit. That's right. So I will explain this the same to other also. Mat.min. Why I'm saying mat.min to yes also. We can do the similar thing. Right now I'm saying you put a condition here. Like this is the condition. If cheapest price is greater than, I'm considering this as my array, price of I. If cheapest price is greater than price of I, I'm saying you to update the cheapest price to price of I. Right, guys? That's what I'm saying. We can do the similar thing with this also. Mat.min. One place we will write cheapest price. And second thing we will write at a price comma I. And then whatever will be the minimum, we will assign it to the cheapest price. Right? Both things are correct. We can write this as well. We can write this as well. Both things are doing the same thing. Am I right or not, guys? Yes? Both things are doing the same. Everyone agree here? Anyone has any confusion? You guys can see the code. If anyone has any confusion till now, just we are updating our cheapest price. See, till now we are not calculating profit. Till now, we are not calculating the profit. We'll do that as well. But till now, we are just writing the code for cheapest price. Everyone understood the cheapest price one cheapest price? Everyone understood? Anyone has any doubt? No? Okay. So now, guys, now let's calculate the profit. Now let's calculate the profit. So now for the profit, what will be the formula? For the profit, formula would be the price of I minus cheapest price at whatever price we have purchased it. Correct, guys? So now we'll see for the 5 because at 1 we have purchased it at 1 rupees. This is our purchasing one, or the cost price, you can say cost price, and we will, or the cheapest price. Yeah, CP would be our cheapest price. So right now our cheapest price is this, right? Now we need to go for selling it. We can say first. So while we are doing iterations, first we will every time check our cheapest price. We will every time check our cheapest price, and then we will calculate the profit here. So now we can see for the same iterations, the price of I would be 1 minus 1 would be 0. So profit is still 0. Profit is still 0. And that's right, guys. That's right, correct? On the same day, we cannot sell it. On the same day, we cannot sell it. We will, if we are selling it, we will always get a profit as a 0. That's right, correct? On the same day, if we are selling it, we'll always get the price as 0. We'll always get a profit as 0. Am I right or not, guys? No difference, yeah? Everyone understood? Okay, now let's move further. Now let's go for next one, which is this. Okay, so first check. Is it the cheapest price? No. Cheapest price is still smaller. Cheapest price is still smaller than the price of, see, cheapest price is 1 and current price is 5. We cannot update our cheapest price. We will not purchase at this day. We can sell it, but in this day we can sell it. So let's see that. So right now, if I sell it on this day, on day 2, if I sell it on day 2, so my price would be 5 and my cheapest price is 1, so our profit will be 4, which is greater than 0, So we'll update our profit to 4. Understood, guys? Why the profit is coming as a 4? Everyone, you can see that because on this day our cheapest price is already 1. And the next day price is not greater than that. Price is not smaller than that. Sorry, price is not, next day price is not smaller, it's increasing. So we can sell it now. Why would we purchase it again? Correct, guys? Makes sense? But today if ITC price is 210, next day if the ITC price is 215, why would we purchase it? We will sell it, we'll get the profit. Am I right? So that's what I did. On this day I checked my profit. So on this day I checked, if I will sell it today, I will get a profit as a 4. Right, guys? We'll get a profit as a 4. Let's check further. Can we get more better profit on any further day? Let's check that. Let's go again further. Let's go from here to here. Again, cheapest price will not update because it's a 3 and our cheapest price is 1. So we will again not purchase it. On day 3, you guys can understand, we will not purchase it because we have already purchased it at the price at 1. Okay, so now let's calculate the profit here as well. So profit would be, current price is 3 and cheapest price is 1. So profit is 2, which is bad. We will not sell it on day 3. We can sell it on day 2. Why would we sell it on day 3? Our profit is going less. Correct? Our profit is going less. We will not sell it day 3. Right? So now let's check for day 4. Now let's check for day 4 here. Again, cheapest price will not change. Let's calculate the profit. Let's calculate the profit here. So on this day, our price is 6 rupees and cheapest price is 1. So our profit is 5, which is greater than the maximum profit which we had. So we will update the maximum profit to 5. Correct, guys? We'll update our maximum profit 5. Now we have remained one more day where we have the prices. Let's check there as well. On this day, day 5, again, cheapest price will not change. Let's check for the profit. So our price is 4 rupees, cheapest price is 1, which is 3. Again, max profit is greater. We'll not update it. So guys, our answer would be 5 rupees. That is the max profit which we can get it if we have a stock with these prices in these days. If we have a stock with these prices on these days, then we can only purchase it on day 1 and sell it on day 4. That would give us the maximum profit, and any other day will not give us any maximum profit. Can't we purchase one and sell at 7? No, you can't. So because the price of stock of the price 7 of a stock is at day 0. So first day 0 will come, then day 1 will come. Yeah, day 0 has ended. So if yesterday ITC price was 230 and today is 250, so you can't, right? You cannot sell it at 230. You can only purchase it at 250. You can only sell it at 250 today. That's what. Understood, Joseph? You can't go back. You can only sell it on the future. Can't sell it in the previous. Understood? So let's see the code for this also, guys. Let's see the code for this. Code is not very difficult. Yeah, you can see this is the max profit which I assigned it is 0. Cheapest price, the first element in the array. Then I am running my loop. You can see. So first I am taking the price, like current index value as a price. Then I am checking if the price is less than cheapest price, first update our cheapest price and then calculate the profit. Then calculate the profit and then check that current profit or the max profit till now, which one is greater, which one is greater. And at the end, when whole loop is completed, just return our max profit. That's a very easy code. We just need to understand the logic, and you can see the code is very easy. Nothing much here. So I will just give you 1 minute, guys, so you guys can see it. And any line, if you are missing, any line you are stuck, just let me know. Now I'm coming back to chat, guys, so you guys can write the queries. So Parag is saying pass 2, 4, 1. So let's see, in this case, what would be our answer? So 2, 4, 1. Yes, our answer should be 2. Let's see. 2, 4, 1. Max profit 2, 4, 1. What should be the answer? It should be 1. No, right? It should be 2, right? At the day 1, you purchase it at 2 rupees. Then you are selling it at the 4 rupees. So the profit would be 2. And then next day, you have again purchased it at 1. So I think, yeah, it should be 2. Let's see. So node array plus stock dot this. It is giving us a true G undefined. Why is that? Price is an array. I'm passing it as an array. Oh, okay. I'm not calling it as a function. Yeah. Yeah. Answer is 2. Right? Right, Parag? So start the loop from 1, Deepak is saying. Start the loop from 1, okay. So, yes, I think we can do that. let's see if we only have one input, which is um, 2 rupees. Yeah, I think yes, we can do. We can go from the first loop. Yes, correct. We can go with the first one. That's right. That's right, Deepak. Because we are comparing same value again. Yes, yes. That's right. That's right. We can go for the one. Yeah. Can't we start our loop from I equal to one because the day zero price we already captured in variable? Yes, we can do that. Yeah, I think Deepak was also saying the same earlier. Yes, we can do that. We can start our loop from the I equal to one. Yeah. That will not change anything. Yeah. I think yeah, it will just reduce one iteration for us. That's right. Okay, so yeah. Anyone has any other doubt, guys? Are we good here? Can we move into the next question, guys? Joseph, I'm not seeing your responses. Nilanjan is also saying yes. Why we can start from I is equal to 1? So see, Joseph, for I is equal to 0, we have already captured the answer. You can see for I is equal to 0, the max profit would be 0. For I is equal to 0, the max profit, because on the day 1, on the day 0, it will always be 0, the max profit. If we have only one, let's think about on the if we have only entries for any stock, if we have in array only one entries, so for that day, for day 0, always be the profit would be 0. On the same day, as I'm saying, on the same day, if we are purchasing at the same price, we can only sell it at the same price. So we have only one entries, that entry is 2. So we'll purchase the stock at 2 rupees. We'll sell it as also as 2 rupees. That will give us 0. We check remaining elements. Yes, we are checking the remaining elements as well. See, but I'm saying the case of when we have only 2. If this is the case, when we do not have any other element, if we only have one element there, in that case, the profit would be 0. Yeah, and then we are checking for other elements because we have already stored the answer for 2 here, and this is here. Anyone else has any doubt here? Are we good? Can we move into the next question? Okay, can you give 2 comma 1? Let's think. Let's see what will happen here. 2 comma 1. So I think in this case, yeah, profit should be 0, right? Yeah. Because we are 2 and 1, you were not able to sell it. Yes. On the future day. You have to sell it on future day. So node. Yeah, the profit is 0. So 1 comma 2. 1 comma 2. Okay, let's see that as well. So here profit should be 1, right? So yeah, 1 comma 2. So the profit should be 1 here. Profit is 1. Parag is not getting 241 case. Can you explain 241? Okay. 2, 4, comma 1. Okay, Parag. So on day 0, the price is 2. On day 0, price is 2. On day 1, price is 4. On day 2, price is 1. So on day 0, you have purchased the stock. So your cheapest price is 2 and profit is 0. Right? On day 0? On day 0, Parag, your profit is 0 and your cheapest price is 2 rupees. Correct? Right? Now let's move for the day 1. This is day 0 scenario. Now let's move into the day 1. So your cheapest price will still be 2. Your cheapest price will still be 2, but your profit will become 2 rupees because we will sell it So your price is 4 minus 2, which will be 2 rupees. Right, guys? Right, Parag? So your profit will become 2 rupees. Now, on next day, which is day 2, first you will update your cheapest price because now your cheapest price has become 1. So now your cheapest price will become 1. And on that same day, because you are purchasing here, your cheapest price has been changed. So on this day, profit will be 0. 1 minus 1. This logic. Price of I minus cheapest price. Price of I is also I minus cheapest price. So I minus I 0. That's why the maximum profit will happen on the day 2 only. Understood, Parag? Yeah. Everyone understood 2, 4, 1 scenario as well? Yeah. Now let's move into the next question, guys. If you guys still have any questions, queries, let me know in the chat. No? Okay. So let's jump into the next question, guys. Okay. Yeah. This one is also interesting question, guys, and easy as well. So what they're saying, guys, we will be given an integer array named nums. So the array name is nums, and they have given integer arrays to us, which we have to find the continuous sub-array having at least one number which has the largest sum. And write a function named max sub-array which will return this sum. A sub-array is a continuous part of an array. So guys, what they are saying, they will give one array to us like this, which will have integers. We need to continuously check the elements, add them, and find out the largest sum. Find out the largest sum there, and that array should be continuous. Okay, so let's first take the example, same example, then we'll see and understand how to solve this. So this is the array which we are talking about: -2, 1, comma -3, comma 4, comma -1, comma 2, comma 1, comma -5, comma 4. Correct, guys? This is the array they have given to us. And they are saying we need to find out the largest sum in a continuous array. In a continuous array. So what does it mean? So it means you have to start adding your element from this side. So like see, -2, then we are taking 1, add them. Like, or simply write it like this: -2 plus 1 will become -1, will become -1. Okay. Or wait. Because this is a bigger array, that's why it is getting confusing. If we just want to create a sub arrays here, those are continuous, how many sub arrays would be like this? It would be -2, 1, then -2, -1, -2, 1, first, yes, understand what is sub array here. -3, 4, then would be -2, 1, -3, 4, -1, 2. These can be multiple sub arrays, guys, which are going to be continuous for this question. Correct? And see why they have specifically mentioned about the continuous. You cannot consider the elements like 1, -2. You cannot consider them like them 1, -2, or 4, or not like this 4, 4, not like this 4, 4, or 4, 1. They're not saying you have to do that link. And then they're asking you just add all of the sub arrays like -2, 1 would be -1. Add this one also, 4, 1 plus 5 and -5, this will be 0. If I add this one, so 5, 5, 0, 0 and 2 plus 2, and then minus. Yeah, this will give 1. And if I take 4, 4, I cannot take 4, 4. This is not possible. I have to take continuous all the elements, then add them, and then we have to tell the max, largest sum, max sum out of the each subarrays. Out of the each subarray. Understood, guys? N minus I minus 1 subarrays. n minus I minus 1 subarrays. I think, yeah, I need to check that formula, Likit. How many subarrays we can create from the continuous subarrays. Yeah. But I hope everyone understood the question, guys, here, that we have given one integers array. We need to create a continuous subarrays, and then we need to add those subarrays, and then we need to find out the largest sum. And we cannot take randomly from anywhere. We have to take continuous element and then add them. Everyone understood this thing? Because continuous is going to help us. Because continuous is going to help us find out the maximum. Okay? Everyone understood the question? Should we start solving it? Yes? Okay. Let's take a different example, which I had in here, which will cover everything. I have a example for that. Okay, guys. So let me write it here. 4 comma 3 comma minus 2 comma 6. This is a little bit bigger example, so you guys can easily understand. Minus 14 comma 7, minus 1 comma 4 comma 5, 7 comma minus 10 comma 2, and you will be able to understand like all the scenarios as well. Minus 10, minus 5, minus 9, 6 comma 1. Yeah, this is the one subarray. Guys, we are going to calculate two things: current sum and overall sum. Okay, guys, we are going to calculate two things: current sum and overall sum. And then based on that, we will try to find out our answer. Okay, guys, so let's start calculating the sum. So you can consider, guys, you can consider that there is one bus. There is one bus. You can consider, just take some example, bus or car or anything like that. Or bus or train would be better word. So you can take one bus and you need to pick element from here to those who can sit in that bus. Otherwise, if they cannot sit in the bus, they have to take next bus. They have to take a next bus or next train. That's what you need to think here. So you need to fit the elements in that bus till we got any negative values. Till we get any negative values, you need to fit. See, what we'll do, we'll continuously add everyone one by one into that bus, and we will like insert everyone in that bus till we got the total sum of that bus as negative. Total sum of that bus as negative. Till that, we will continuously fill everyone. I think let's do that, and then I think we will able to understand more. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to first take this person 4 and put him in the bus. So right now 4. So the current sum is 4. Overall sum is also 4. We are at this index. Okay, this person can sit in the bus, because right now you can see the total sum of bus is has not become negative. So this is the bus 1. This is the bus 1. We are going to sit him. We are going to take him. Okay. Now let's go for 3. Now let's take the sum here as well. 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. Can we take him? Can we take him in the bus? Because it is incrementing the sum. And our condition is, will not take that one when our current bus has become negative. When our current bus sum or total sum of bus has become negative. But right now, after adding this element, after adding 3 here, we can say our bus size has become 7, which is positive. It's fine. We can take him. Okay. And now you can see the 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. We can update our overall sum as well. We can update our overall sum as well. Okay. Now let's look for next one. Can we take him? 4 plus 3 minus 2, which will become 5. Which will become 5. So do you think so okay, yeah, first tell me, can we take the minus 2 in the current bus or not? Can we take minus 2 in the current bus or not, guys? We can take him, right? Because still our sum is positive. Still our sum is positive. And see, why we are taking him might be after -2, there would be some numbers, there would be some element which could make our sum more greater. So that's why we will take it. That's why we are taking it. We are still considering -2 here. And still overall sum, we will not update the overall sum. We will not update the overall sum because overall sum is 7 and now it has become 5. So we will not take this. And we can say that, and guys, overall sum is going to be our sub array as well. You can see this is one sub array 4 comma 3. Correct? So we can take the -2 here. And see, or let's think about the -2 as well. -2 as well. So if -2, if I see the perspective from the -2 as well, so -2 will also wants to sit in this bus. -2 will also wants to sit in the bus. Otherwise, if -2 will start its own bus, if -2 will start its own bus, then it will start from negative. It will start from negative. That is not good, right? We are saying that always bus should start from the positive, and once it becomes negative, we should not take any other one. We should not take any other person from there. If -2 will start its own bus, so -2 cannot take any other person because it's already negative. So that's what the thinking you can create while solving this problem, guys. Okay, let's see. Let's take the next element, because the right now current bus size is 5. He can take some other person as well. So now let's take other person as well. 4 plus 3 minus 2 plus 6. So it will become 11. Right, guys? It will become 11. Now we'll update our overall sum as well. So 4 plus 3 minus 2 plus 6 is equal to 11. So our overall sum has been also updated. Correct? Because now it's greater. Now let's take any other one. So 4 plus 3 minus 2 plus 6. Now we got minus 14, guys. Plus 6 minus 14, which will become minus 3. Right, guys? Our sum will become minus 3. We will take it or not? First tell me, we will take it or not? Then why we have taken -2? Then why we have taken -2? We should not know about the future at that time. Then why we have taken the -2? No. If we do not need that passenger, why we have taken -2? Then the question comes, the -2. Why we have taken the -2? It's not making some negative. It's not making some negative. Okay, that's why we have taken a -2. But right now the -14 is making sum as a negative, total sum as a negative. That's why we should not take -14. But guys, if the total sum is becoming negative, so is it going to make problem for current element or the next element? Is it going to make problem for current element or the next element? That is also one more question I had in the same context. So some says next, some says both, some says current. Some say so Vishal, my question is, if my current sum has become negative, is it going to create problem for current one or the next one? That's not right, guys. That's not right, guys. If you are thinking about the current one, because after taking the current one, it is becoming negative. After taking the current one, it is becoming negative. But if you will not take the current one, it will still is positive. It will still say that, yeah, bring the next one. Correct, guys? If we will not take the -14, if we will not take the -14 in this bus, the sum will still be positive. And it will again say, bring me the next one. And we can only take continuous element. We can't take 7 directly. We have to take -14. Correct? So that's why, guys, we have to take -14 and we have to stop this bus right now. We have to stop this bus here. We have to stop this bus here because we can't take 7 now in this bus. We can't take 7 in this bus now because our current sum has become negative. Our current sum has become negative. We can't take the we have to take first minus 14 will go in this bus. But for the next element which is 7 here, for the next element which is 7 here, we cannot take him because our current sum has become already negative. Why we want to stop before 14? But we have to continuously take people and increase the size, right? We have to continuously take people and then continuously go further. We have to iterate all the elements, right? We have all the elements will sit in the bus. All the elements which are here has to sit in the bus, and we will only stop allowing anyone to sit in the bus when the sum has become negative. We will only stop. Sorry, guys, listen this line. We'll only stop anyone to sit in my bus when my current bus size has become negative. Current size has become negative. Has become. So after minus 14 will sit in the bus, then only it will become my current bus size will become negative. Am I right or not, guys? So that's why minus 14 will sit in this bus. And then guys, our bus 2 will start from here. From here, we cannot take any elements. Now we need to consider it from here. Understood, guys? Now we will allow second bus to take people. Okay? And now you can think this also as the sub array, because in the sub array, all the elements can come. But now you can see this is the one sub array which can have all the elements. Then now second sub array is starting. You can guess about these bus 2 are nothing. These are the sub arrays which we are breaking it here. We are not popping anything. No. We'll directly update our current. We'll update current sum to 7 now. We'll update our current sum to 7 now. We'll not pop anything. These are some variable we are taking. This current sum and overall sum are variables, not any stack or anything like that. Okay. We are simply adding them, right? No need to take any stack here, Vishal. You're simply adding them. No need to. There is no. They're not asking about give me the sub arrays size or give me the sub arrays like that. They're just giving you. They're just asking about the overall sum. So no need to keep track of all the elements or anything like that. Huh? Okay. Why adding minus 14? If we don't get current sum as negative, then we'll take him. Then we will take him. Joseph, if we do not see, if we do not get minus 14, if we like take the minus 14 and our sum will not become negative, we'll take next element then. Now your bus is saying, I'm still positive. I can take the next person. Understood, Joseph? If you, after adding minus 14, if your current sum does not become negative, you will say that I will take the next person now in the same bus. Correct? Correct, Joseph? Understood? What will happen in case of another negative number after 14 minus 14? We'll not take that one also. We'll not take that one also. We'll simply say that this, like see, if minus 14 again comes, we'll say that we are putting him in one more bus, and then nobody can else sit in this bus. Understood? Who was that? Hariharan. Understood, Hariharan? We'll say that we'll take this next minus 14 and put him in the next bus, and then nobody can else sit in this bus. Minus 14 is the first only one who can sit in this bus. Okay. Now next one. Parag, if somehow instead negative it becomes 0, so bus will change. Okay, that's a good question. If somehow it will become 0, no, he will not change. We will continuously take other elements. If it is positive, 0 is positive, we'll consider 0 as a positive. We will still say that, okay, next element come and sit. We are only going to not allow for negative number. Okay, Parag? Previous was could be, no, greater than 0. Greater than 0 allowed. Yeah, greater than equal to 0. Oh, yeah, 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 Likit. That's right. Greater than equal to 0 allowed. Yeah. If your current sum, yeah, it's a greater than 0, I would say that. For 0, let's think about it. For 0, let's think about, guys. For 0, we should allow him or not. See, there are 50-50% chances, but yeah, I need to think about the 0 scenario as well. What will happen if the current sum becomes 0? In that case, because now see, everything has changed. Everything has changed. So after 0, negative can also come, positive can also come. Oh yeah. See, guys, even if 0 comes, oh yes, see, guys, if the even after like adding some elements, if 0 comes, it means our total sum has become 0. It means our total sum has become 0. So before that, all the elements which are available in the bus, they will not make any sense. Our question is asking, we want a greater sum. Yes, we should start from new. That's right. We should start from new. There, our question is asking, we should give the result as the maximum sum. But in your meanwhile, if your current sum becomes 0, so before that, whatever elements you have added in the bus, they are not going to relevant now. If you are going to add a next element into that, like if you have added 4, 6, and then minus 10 comes into the picture. 4 comma 6 comma minus 10. So now total current sum has become 0. So now after that, whatever you will add, these 4 comma 6 comma minus 6 are not going to make any sense there, because 6 comma, are you guys able to understand this? 4 comma 6 are not going to make sense now. Yes. So Parag is saying, I think we don't, because the increasing size, not sum. No sense. Yes, that's right. Because you can see, just take the same example here. So we have 4 comma 6 comma minus 10. So now till now, if we will allow these three people to sit in the bus, so now total sum will become 0. And after that, whatever is coming, 3 or minus 3, that these remaining three, before three elements, they will not make any sense now. Correct? Now this is start from the new bus always. Correct? Agree, guys? Anyone has any doubt here? Please write in the chat. No? Okay. So let's move further. So now our condition should be greater than current sum. If our current sum, if current size, the current sum of bus, if it is greater than 0, then we should allow them. Then we should allow the people to sit. If current sum has become 0 or less than 0, do not allow that person, because that person is not going to increase our sum. It is going to decrease our sum. Correct, guys? Have you understood? Okay, now let's move further into the same question. Now we'll allow second bus. Now our second bus will start from here. Let's remove this one. And till now, guys, till this index, till minus 14, our maximum sum we got 11. Our maximum sum we got 11. So now let's look into the second bus. So now second bus will start from 7. Will start from 7. So our current sum is 7, which is still smaller than the 11. So we'll not update the overall sum. Okay. Now let's move further. Minus 1. 7 minus 1, which will become 6. Should we take minus 1 or not, guys? Should we take minus 1 or not? Should we take minus 1 or not? 6. Yes, because right now our sum is after adding minus 1. So guys, I think this is not the question. We should take minus 1 or minus 1 already we have taken. Or minus 1 we have already taken. But still our sum is 6. Still our sum is 6 positive. So we can take the next element as well. I think, yes, that's the right way to say that. After adding minus 1, can we still take the next element or not? Yeah, that's right the way. After adding minus 1, can we take the next element in the same bus or not? Everyone, after adding -1 in the bus, can we take next element or not? Yes, we can. It's positive right now. Okay, let's take the next element as well. 7 minus 1 plus 4. So our sum will become 10. We are good, right? These three people can sit in the bus 2 as well. Right, guys? We can take them. Now let's move further. 7 minus 1 plus 4 plus 5, which will become 15. Correct, guys? Which will become 15, which is also greater than our overall sum. So we'll update our overall sum as well to 15. Correct? Correct, guys? We'll update our overall sum as well. Let's move further. We have reached till here. Let's add 7 as well. 7 minus 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7, which will become 22. Correct? Which will become 22. So let's add, again update your overall sum, because it's again become greater. So 22 here. Now let's add the next one, which is -2. So 7, I'm just writing dot dot on -10. So the current sum will become 12. So okay, so after adding guys, -10, can we take the next element or not? After adding -10, can we take the next element or not? How 22? Here, see this line, these elements, 7 minus 1, 4, 5, 7, add it, you will get a 22. Understood, Vishal? Yeah. So now, no problem, no problem. Yeah, so my question was, after adding -10, can we take next element or not? So Hariharan says yes. Yes, Likit also says yes. Arad also says yes. Yes, because our sum is still positive. Our sum is still positive. So we can take next element as well. So now let's take the next element. 7, -10, 2. Now it will become 14, which is still lesser than lesser than the overall sum. So we'll not update overall sum. Okay. Let's go for the next element. I'm adding it here, guys. The remaining one here, so you guys can see in one screen. So yeah, still we can take the next element, right, which is 9. So let's take 7 comma -10 comma 2 comma 9, which will become 23, which is greater than our 22. So let's take all the elements until 9, which will become 23. Right, guys? Everyone understood 23 as well? 23 could also be the overall sum till now. Yeah. Okay, now let's move further. Now can we take -10? Yeah, we can take. That's fine. Let's take -10 as well, which will become 13. So guys, after taking -10, can we go for next element? Can we go for next element? Yes, we can. Okay, let's go for next element. 7, 9, -10, -5. So now our current sum will become 8. Current sum will become 8. Can we still go for the next element? Can we still go for the next element? Yes, we can. -5, -9. So we are right now at -9. Now our sum will become -1. Can we still go for next element? Can we still go for next element? No. Now we cannot go for the next element. So we will simply stop it here and create a new bus from here. Bus 3. And which will take the next two elements, 6 and then 6 plus 1, 7. But your overall answer will be at 23. So guys, this is the bus which is going to give us the answer. Which this is the total bus which is going to give us the max sum, and the sub array which is going to give us answer, which is this one, 23. Understood, guys? So the second bus is going to give us the answer, and the inside that bus a small sub array is there which is going to give us the maximum sum. So guys, it was very simple, right? You just need to continuously add all the elements with the previous value current sum. correct? And then wherever your current sum become negative, you just need to update the current sum value to the current value. You can see after this minus 14, your current sum become negative. So you have not added the next element. You have not added the next element. What you did, you updated your current sum to 7. Same you did here as well. Once your current sum become negative, you updated your current sum to 6. Am I right or not? That's what you are doing, guys, right? Once your currents, you are adding all the elements. Once your current sum become negative, you just update. You do not add that element. You do not add the next element. You just update the you just update the current sum value. And every time you are also updating your max sum as well. You are also updating the max sum, overall sum as well. Understood, guys? Everyone understood the logic? Anyone is stuck anywhere? Any scenarios where you guys think about? Yes, actually, this one is just the continuous part is helping us, Vishal. Okay, code is very easy. If anyone till now facing any problem, first tell me, then we can go into the code. Code is very easy, guys. Okay, so let's look into the code as well. We can see, guys, we have taken the current sum and overall sum, two variables here. So first we are starting from the 0th index. Current sum is also 0. Overall sum is also 0. Same like the here. Same like this. You can see current sum has become 4. Overall sum has become 4. You can see 4 comma 4 C sum and O sum. Then I started my iteration till nums dot length till at the end. Then every time if my current sum is greater than 0, that I told you, if current sum is greater than 0, add the next element. Add the next element. If current sum is not greater than 0, then update the current sum with the current value. And then every time when you have the current sum, just check with the overall sum. If the current sum is greater, update overall sum as well. And then at the end, return the overall sum. See, guys, very easy code. Just updating the current sum every time. If the current sum greater than 0, add that value into the bus. If not, update the value of bus. And that's what, guys, that's what we are doing here. I know this code was logically very important, but you can see how easily we have solved it with the with two variables. And in O of n also, you can see in O of n we have solved it. How to write in equations? How to write in equations? I didn't understood this question. What you are asking, Fani Kumar? Yeah. In meanwhile, anyone has any queries in the code or in the logic? Let me know in the chat quickly. I'm just opening it again. How to write in code? Yeah, I showed you, right? How easy, like whatever logic we did there, you can see how easily we have written it into our code. And this could also be, decreased. We can write the whole solution in 2 lines only. Mat.max or mat.min. If you will use it, simply these all 7 to 15 can written in 2 lines only. With 2 lines. Everyone understood? Anyone has any doubt? Let me know in the chat, guys. Yeah. If you have understood the logic, I think code was very easy, right? Okay, so now let's jump into the next question, guys. Can we move into the next question? Yes? Okay. Now let's jump into the next question, guys. Oh, okay. Bus needs halt. Okay, we can go for a break. So right now it's 9:27. So we all can come back at 9:42. Okay. So let's come back at 9:43 and then we will continue for next questions. Next questions are also interesting, guys. One question is definitely interesting there. And the rain trapping when is also there. So we'll try to solve it rain trapping with two pointer approach today. But yeah, let's come back at 9:43, and then let's see that two questions are interesting. Is everyone back? Guys, can you hear me? Okay, so let's jump into the next question, guys. Let me share my screen. So it's 43, right? We will wait for one more minute. Let's see. Meanwhile, anyone wants to join. So meanwhile, let me know if you guys have understood the last question which we have done. This one, the sub-array sum, largest sub-array sum. Anyone has any queries there? Any doubt? Are we good there, guys? Clear? Okay. What about you, Hariharan, Suraj? Hariharan says yes. Okay. What about you, Suraj? I think Suraj might have facing some network problem. Okay. Okay, guys. So now let's jump into the next question. Okay. So I think next question, we have already done it earlier, which is saying that find the container's max capacity. Correct, guys? If you guys remember the rain trapping problem, that's the same problem we had here as well. The problem is we have been given an array of heights, and we need to tell that how much max water we can trap it between these walls. Correct? So did you guys remember how we have solved it? We have tried two approaches here. Correct? The first approach was, if you guys remember, we have taken the the next greater element on the right, not next, like whole greater element on the right, whole greater element on the right, left. Then we subtracted it, then we calculated distance as well, and then we find out the max area. Do you guys remember do you guys remember this particular, the first approach? I think on LinkedIn, you guys, somebody has shared the solution as well for that. Might be Ekta or might be Likhit. No, not the max rectangle one. It's the rain trapping. Rain trapping one. For rain trapping, we have discussed two approaches. First approach was find out the greater element on the left side, find out the greater element on the right side, and then we subtract it, and then we calculate the maximum area, right? Yes. No. Not next or previous lowest element. It means max element or the like all the max element, whatever the max element on the right side, whatever the max element on the left side. Absolute, yes. Absolute greater, or yes, absolute greater or absolute greater on the left side, absolute greater on the right side. Yes, that's the right word I was searching for. Yeah. And then the next question then the next approach, we have followed the stack approach, where we were looking for the greater building. We are starting from the geoth index, putting all the element in the stack. Then wherever we see the greater building, we are taking part, we are popping out that element. Then we are also checking all the previous element and finding out the width. If you guys remember the stack logic as well, two logic we have tried it for the finding out the max trapping one. Everyone remember it right now? Anyone has any doubt? Because we are going to see the third approach today, which is going to solve your problem is log n. Till now, whatever solution we have done, that solution we have done in O of n. Today we are going to see one more approach to solve the same problem with O and log n. But yeah, we should know what. But you guys should remember what was the problem. Do you want me to explain the problem again? Oh yeah, let's explain it. No problem. Let me explain it. Yeah. Let's take the same problem, which is mentioned in the chat or here. Let's take the same problem. So they have given the array as 1, 8, 6, 2, 5, 4, 8, 3, 7. Correct? These are the building, these are the heights of a building. Correct? So let's draw them. Let's draw them. So one is this one, a smaller one. We'll create a smaller one as a 1. This is 1. Let's create the bigger one as a 8. This is the 8. Right? This is 1. Let's see 6, 6. Yeah. Let's take 6 here. This is the 6. This is our ground. Right? Then we have 2. So a little bit bigger than this. Yeah, 2 would be here. Then we have 5. Let's create a 5 here. Sorry for the bad drawing, guys. But yeah, this is 6. This is oh, not from here. This is 6. This is 2. This is a 5. I can say, oh, very less difference between 6 and 5. Let's do a little bit more difference. That will not look good. Yeah, this is the 5. Right? Then we have 4 as well. So let's draw the 4 here. Right? Then we have 8 again. Then we have 3. So this is the 4. So 3 should be here somehow. Greater than 2. And then we have 7. So 7 should be somehow greater than 6. And yes, this is the 7. Okay. Yes, we have represented all the heights here. Correct, guys? Now we have represented all the heights here. Everyone can see that? Yeah. Now they are saying how much max water we can trap here. Between these buildings, how much max water we can trap here. So you can see we can't trap anything here because everything, whatever we are seeing on the building number 1 or where the height is 1, everything is going onto the ground. So we can't trap anything here, right? Why? Because you can see there is no boundaries. For trapping of water, we need boundaries, right? So we can see for 1 and 7, they cannot save any water here. Right, guys? Because from those building, water will fall on the ground. So there is no trapping is going to happen. Trapping means like capturing or storing. That's what you can understand with the trapping. Okay. Now let's see the middle buildings. So you can see that between these buildings, 8 and 8, we can see that there could be some water which we can store it here. Right, guys? This is the whole water which we can store here. You can see here we can store it, here we can store it, right? And then here also we can store it. Correct, guys? This much water we can store it. Am I right, guys? This much water we can store it. And you can see in the diagram, let me see in the diagram also. Yeah. I think they have little bit different diagram, by the way. They are storing in the middle as well. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay, is it the same or not? So let's see how much area we can say, how much area or the how much water we have saved it. Let's see that. Okay, so see guys, from here, so this is 1 unit, this is 2. So you can see from here to here on this top building, we can say that 2 units we have stored it, right? This and this, right? So 2 units here. Okay, let's see here, guys. So till here, yeah, till here. Let's see from till here first, or we can see above also, because we are storing till 8, right? So this is going to be 6 unit, right? This is going to be 6 unit. What about this thing? 5 or 8? 8 minus 5 plus 3. So this water is going to be 3 unit. What about this one? This water is going to be 4 unit. Right, guys? This water is going to be 4 unit. And this water is going to be plus 5. This water is going to be plus 5. So, yes, 15 plus 5 plus 20. I think this question is a little bit different, guys. 1 minute. First, yeah, tell me this. That's the correct, right? The values which we have taken here. Right, guys? No, this is not correct. What we have taken wrong? So this is the height, right? This is the that was the max water trapping question, wise, right, guys? That was the water trapping question we had earlier. 8 and 7. Last one up to 7. Last one up to 7. Oh yeah, last one up to 7. Okay, yeah, it's a 4. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that will be 19 unit. Correct. That's right. Correct. Yeah. But yeah, I think that was the water trapping. But I can see here, they're not asking that thing. They're asking the maximum area. So I think, yeah, the question is a little bit different here. The above vertical lines are represented by array. In this case, the max area of water blue section the container can contain is 49 liter. 1 minute, let me read it again, guys. They're asking something different here. This is not the same question as the water rain trapping. And the maximum capacity in the container. Here we will given with the integer array of heights of pillars inside the container. Inside the container, okay. There are n pillars such that two endpoints of ith line are I comma 0. Okay. So you can see the endpoints of the ith line are I comma 0 and I comma height comma I. Okay. This would be this one and this one. Okay. Write a function in max area to find the maximum area that will be formed using the two lines that together with the x-axis form a container, x-axis form a container, which is the one containing the most water, which is the one containing the most water. And note that we can't slant the container. So guys, in this question, actually we can't take the example of the rain trapping. See, this question is a little bit different actually. They're not asking, they're not asking about the how much unit you have uh, stored the water, or yeah, still they're asking, but the problem has little bit changed now. They are not saying that it's a building. They're not saying it's a building, because in the building the water can came out of it. Now they are saying that the the water can be these are the containers. These are the containers, and how much maximum water we can save in these containers. Okay, so let's draw it again. Let's draw it again. 1 minute. Let me remove these things, because this is not they're asking. Because in the water trapping question, we were considering them as a building, and on the roof of building we can only store the water. Correct? On the roof of building we can only store the water. This was just 1 minute. Let me draw it again, guys. 6. This is 2. This is 5. This is 4. This is 8. This is 3. This is 7. Okay. So now, guys, they are saying these are the containers. These are the containers. Okay. These are the containers. So we need to choose some containers from here. We need to choose some containers from here which can maximum store the water, which can maximum store the water, or where we can the max area where we can store the water. Correct. So definitely for storing a water we need two walls or two containers, right? between that those containers, or between those heights, we can only store the water. Correct. So what will happen here, guys? You can see, uh, uh, you can see if we start from the container one, if we start from the one container one, and if we go till here, if we start from the height one, and if we go till seven till here, if we have all the containers and we are storing the water with this height, so you can see we can store only this much water. If we take that much space, that much height from the container first, you can see how much water we can store here. So we can store like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 9 unit. Am I right, guys? Only 9 unit. If we are considering a height as a 1 for the first container, and if we take one height in every of the containers, we can only store 9 liter of water. Okay. Now let's look for other. Now let's look for next one, which is the 8. Which is the 8. So can we store 8 liter of water if we choose any of the two containers? Yes, we can. You can see this one and this one. Between these two containers, we can store 8 unit of water. So let's see. If we take this one, so 8, and what is the distance from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or say no, middle of it. Calculate the middle of it. Calculate the middle of it. Do not include that one. So this much, this space, because here we will store the water, right, between these two containers. So what is the distance here, guys? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 8 cross 5 would give us 40. So yes, 40 unit could be also be the maximum value here, the water which we can store here, right? Now let's look for 6. Let's look for 6. How much water we can store when we have a 6 height container of height where the height is 6. So you can see we can go from here till 7. We can go till 7. Correct, guys? We can go till 7. So right, see, let's see, from here to here. So what is the distance? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 multiplied by 6, which is 36. We can't. 36 unit, we can't take it. 46 is still greater. Right, guys? So that's what we are going to do, guys, in this question. That's what they're asking actually. They're saying we have given some containers. We have given some containers height, and you need to take the maximum area where we can store the water. That's what they're asking in the question. Actually, I was just confused with the rain trapping one, but yes, this question is a little bit different. Okay. So this question is not similar to the rain trapping one. In the rain trapping one, we were considering it as a building, and on the building we were seeing on the top. But here we are storing inside the containers. We are storing the water inside the container as well. Understood, guys? The water, you can see the water could be inside these containers as well till the maximum height reaches. Till the maximum height reaches. The water could be inside it also. See, you can see in the case of 6, we are storing from here to here, we are storing that much water. From here to here. These all containers can take the waters. Correct, guys? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this would be 5 and 6 to 5, and there it was 4. So that's how, guys, we will continuously calculate the values. But yeah, let's see what is the possibilities. We have what is the possibilities where we can store maximum water, where we can store the maximum water. So you can see if we take the 7 container, if we see this container, if we take this containers, and if we go for this container, we can go till here till we get the till we get the greater element, right? On the left side, so you can see this one. You can see this one. So let's see how much distance we have. Let's see how much distance we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Or if we are not including that one, so then we include this one, the end one from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct? So you can see height is 7 and width is 7. 7 multiplied 7 is equal to 49. I think that's what our answer is also. Let me see. That's what our answer is also. You can see the answer is 49. Because they are storing the water 7 use when they're taking the minimum height as a 7. You can see here 7 and 7 multiplied by 49. That's what the answer is coming, guys. Okay, let me try to explain this question again. No, but I know we got confused because I understood this question is similar to the trapping one, the rain trapping one. That's why actually we got the confusion here. Let's draw this again. Not a problem. Because I got confused. This question I was trying to understand. This is the same question which we have for the rain trapping, but no, this question is not the similar question. Okay, so let's draw them again. So you can see this is the first container which we have for the height 1. Now we have in this container we can store the water. In this container we can store the water. Next we have next container. Let's create the next container which we have here with the height of 8. This is the height of 8. We can store 8 liter of water inside this container. Next we have 6 liter. Let's draw it here. 6 liter. We can store it here. Then we have 2 liter. It's here. Let's draw this one little bit bigger. Otherwise, we'll see some problem. Not here. Here. Here is fine. This is the 6 liter. Okay. This is a 2 liter. Then we have 5 liter, which is here. Guys, do not consider them as a building height now. These are the containers which can store the water inside it. Okay. Now we have 4 liter, which can come here. Now we again have 8 liter. These are the containers. Then we have 3 liter, which could come between 2 and 4, somewhere here. 3 liter. And then we have 7, which could come here. Okay, guys. So these are the containers which are going to store the water, right? So now let's start storing the water in each of the containers here. So if we start from this container, correct? So I'm saying that I only have this container and then the next container has 8. So how much water we can store between these two? How much water we can store between these two? Only 1 liter. Sorry, only 2 liters. Here to here. Here to here. Right? Only 2 liters. Correct, guys? We can store only 2 liters there. And now, one more, guys. Just let me check one more thing. Yeah. Now, if we increase this one, because there is no lesser than that. Because there is no lesser than that. So we can store this one, I think, till end. Till end, we can store all the water here. So the maximum area which it will cover, would be how much? Let's see. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the maximum area which it will cover would be 9. And we'll say that this container we do not need it. This container will not, because the water has to store between those containers. between those containers, we'll say that we do not need this one. So the area would be from here to here. And we'll take that as a 8. Area would be 8 here, guys. Not the 9 actually. Because we are considering the middle one. That's why we will take the area as a 8 here. 1 cross 9, 1 cross 7, then 7. Why 9? Oh, yes, 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 that's right. No, 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 no. See, Arad, what I say here, we are just whatever the maximum height which we had, whatever the maximum minimum height which we had, that much water we can store, right? We cannot store 7-liter water whole because if we consider 1 liter here and we consider 7-liter here container, we can store this much water only, right? We can store this much water. Am I right? So that's what happening here. We are taking this much water, 1 and 7, if we are considering them, then we are storing this much water here. That's why we are just calculating the distance from here to here, whatever the distance is here, and then we are multiplying with the minimum height. Then we are multiplying with the minimum height. Talking about the distance, yes, distance, see, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it should be 7 actually. Yeah, that's what actually I am also getting a little bit confused here because they are considering one container there. Let's read it 1 minute. You can see for 7 cross 7, for this container, when I'm seeing the answer, they are saying it is storing in this one also. But no, right? It should not. For 7, let's see the answer. What is the distance here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should be 7 multiplied 6, 42. But they are giving answer as a 49. That is a little bit weird. So let's see one more time. We have to find the maximum capacity in the container. Here is given with an integer array of heights of pillars inside the containers. Okay. There are n pillars such that the 2 points of endpoints of A are okay. They are telling about the distance. Max area find that will be formed using the two lines that together will the x-axis form a container, which is one containing the most water. Which is the one containing the most water. I think this line at the end is telling us something. You can see in the diagram also, they are just storing in the middle, not in that container. So it should be 7 cross 6, but they are giving us it as a 7 cross 7 as well to 49. I'm also trying to understand that one. Which is the one containing the most water? Using the two lines, okay, that together with the x-axis form a container, okay, and which is the one containing the most water. So 7-liter, it will keep it here. If the input ID is 1, 1. I think I need to not in, enough in this, no enough information in the class like these days. They are taking it with respect to x-axis. They are writing a like x-axis as the first side of container, then pillar as the second side. Let's look. We already did this. Already done it. Not sure about it. But let's see if we have any questions similar in the outside. Find the container's max capacity. Container with the most water. Let's see. Drawn such that the 2 points of ith line are I, 0. Find the two lines that together exist from condensers. The container contain the most water. Container can store. Note that you may not slant the container. Represented by an array. In this case, the max area of water blue section. The container can contain is 49. So this one is the container of height 8 and this one is the container of height 7, right? So it can only store till 7. So between water, find two lines that together with the x-axis of container such that the container contains the most water. And then return the maximum amount of water a container can store. Okay, I will look into this question, guys. I'm not sure we have already done this question. Let me check container with most water. We have done it in the class. Oh, it was in which one topic? Stack or in the queues? Stack, right? If you are relating it with the rain trapping, then it's different. If you're relating it with this, that's different. Yes, that's different. Yes, definitely. So I will look into this question, guys, and I will try to explain this in the later classes, or might be in the link in the LinkedIn. I will try to explain this one. Okay. Yeah. In level 1. So x-axis acts as a base of the container. So if still they are, if they are, then the water should be here also, right? That's what my concern here. That's what I'm trying to understand. Why the water is not in this container? That's what I'm trying to understand. So see, this is the 7 one, right? And then they're saying the water between these. 1 minute. Okay. This is the 3 distance. Okay. This is the 4 distance. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I will look into this one, and then we'll try to explain it in the LinkedIn one. Yeah, try to explain this one in LinkedIn. Might be I'm not able to understand right now this one properly. Yeah, so let's jump into the next question, guys. Okay, we will not waste more time here. Let's try to understand the next one. Okay, guys, and in the end, we'll see that if I had any understanding on that one, so we'll again look into this one. Correct, guys? So let's look into the next one. Next one is also interesting. Yeah. So let's look into the next one. Okay. So the next question is, guys, find 3 unique numbers in the sets having an equal sum. So this is the one question which has been asked in many of the interviews, I would say. And the question says that we have been given an integer named nums. We have to complete a function named threesum which will return all the triplets a comma b comma c, and such that a comma b comma c should be unique and a plus b plus c should be equal to 0. That triplet we need to return, and there should not be any duplicate triplets as well. There should not be any duplicate triplets as well. As you can see this question, -1 comma 0 comma 1, if I take this array, if I take this array -1 comma 0 comma 1 comma 2 comma -1 comma -4, if I take this array, guys, so they are saying that you have to find out a triplet inside it where a comma b comma c should be unique, and a plus b plus c should be equal to 0. That's what you need to find out, three values from this array. So if I take -1 comma 0 comma 1, which all are three are unique, and if I try to add this, you can see I will get my sum as a 0. So this could be the one triplet. Let's look for any other one, like this 0 comma 1 comma 2. Will it give us 3? No, because 2 plus 1 will become 3. So 0 comma 1 comma 2 will not give us 0. Let's take any other one. Let's take this one, 1 comma 2 comma -1. Will this one give us 0? No, this one also will not give 0. We can take any randomly. It's not like continuous subarray. We can take any randomly as well. So let's take this one, -1 comma 2 comma -1. Will this one will give us 0? Yes, this will. You can see -1 plus -1, -1 comma -1 will give us -2, and then we have +2, it will also give us 0. And you guys can try for others as well, but I'm sure there are only two triplets which are going to give us, if we add add those triplets, it is going to give us 0. Did you guys understood the question now? Did you guys understood the question now? Yeah. So I'm not sure, like, if you guys have heard about the two sum question. This is the three sum question. There is two sum question as well, where they will give you the same, like a plus b is equal to 0 or a plus b is equal to some target. Yes, first question. Yes, that's right. The first question on LeetCode as well. The two sum question, where they will ask you, they will provide you the same array, and they will ask you, you just find out two numbers from that array where the sum is the sum should be equal to this one, or sum should be equal to 0. So this is just the extended version of it. This is just the extended version of it. So in the two sum, if you guys remember, see, in the two sum question, if you want to do the two sum question for the same thing, and so we can, what is the strategy to do that two sum question? So the strategy was simply, see, if we do not use any of logic here, if we go simply through the brute force approach, so we just need to run 3 loops here, right? If in this question, if we, right now they're asking about 3 sum, where they're asking about 3 numbers. So if we just want to solve this question, we just need to run 3 loops here. Like first is, let's take this example again. So first, put your pointer at here, I loop. Then run your j loop. Put your j pointer here. Then take one k pointer, and then traverse this k pointer in the whole remaining array. Right, guys? First k will be here, then k will be at this place, then k will be here, then k will be here. Then increase your j value again, like this. Here. Then again go for k from here to here. Right, guys? This will be the brute force approach, where the complexity would be n of cube with 3 loops. Same in the two sum also. We have to do the same. The complexity would be n square there. But there is a one way to reduce that time complexity, and that's what we are going to use it. First we'll understand in two sum, then we'll see the same solution here as well. How we are going to reduce the time complexity in n square one. Okay, guys? Understood? First, tell me guys, you guys have understood what is the problem here and how it is related with the two sum problem? Yes, we can use map also. We can use map as well. But we'll try to that. We'll try to do that without using map. Yes, we can use set as well. That's also fine. We can use set as well. But we will not, we will try to use not any extra space, and then we'll try to reduce the time complexity. Okay. So guys, if we want to do first, let's try for two sum. So in the two sum, problem would be a plus b is equal to 0. Correct? In the two sum, the problem would be a plus b is equal to 0. So we need to find two numbers from here where the sum should be 0. Correct? So if I say the first number is -1, the first number is -1, so we just need to search b is equal to 1. So we just need to search in the remaining array that 1 exists or not. And if 1 exists, we'll say that yes, -1, 1 will become as a 0. Correct? And then we can say that that is our subset. Correct? So guys, what we need to do, we need to find 1 in our array. Correct? We need to find 1 in the remaining array. So for finding any element, what is the best way to do that? For finding any element, the best way is, guys, first sort your array. First sort your array. Yes, because in the sorting, we can simply apply the binary search there, which will give us answer in log n. Which will give answer in log n. Correct? So let's first do the sorting here. So after doing the sorting, guys, you will see that your array will look like this: -4, -1, -1, 0, 1, 2. Correct? You have done the sorting beforehand. So you can easily now search this answer. You can easily search it. Now what you need to do, you just start, put your pointer here. So see, your target is 0. Your target is 0. Correct? So now take 2 pointers here. Left and right. Take the 2 pointers here. Okay? Left and right. Correct? No, Arad, we are doing two sum. So our target is a plus b is equal to 0. Not the 3 sum. Understood, Arad? We are doing the 2 sum here. So now, guys, what I did, first I sorted my array. Then I put my left pointer at the first point and right pointer here. So now, guys, what we'll do, first we'll take left and right together. -4 plus 2 is equal to -2. Is it equal to target? Is it equal to target? No, it's not. So this is not going to be our pair. This is not going to be our pair. So now the next thing what we need to think, we need to move which side, which pointer we should move, left or right, which pointer we should move. So that we will decide based on our target value and our current sum value. You can see our current sum is coming as -2. It means if I'm taking -4 and 2 here, I am getting a response which is -2, and I have to go towards the 0. So I need to increase some value here. Correct? My current sum is coming -2. My current sum is coming as a -2, and I have to reach till where? I have to reach to 0. So I need to add something into that. Correct? I need to add something into that. Then only we can reach to 0. Am I right, guys, or not? We need to add something into that, right? Then only we can reach to 0. So we need to increase which pointer now? Whenever our current sum is coming less than target, which pointer we should move? Left or right? Left, right? Correct? We should move our left pointer because left will go towards the greater value. Left will go towards the greater value. So that's why whenever we are seeing our current sum as less than target, do the left plus plus, else do the right minus minus, else do the right minus minus. Okay, now let's do the left plus plus. So now this will go to here. Okay, now let's do again. Oh, no, not here, sorry. Not here. Sorry, here. Left is here. Now let's try it again. Let's calculate current sum. Minus 1 plus 2, which will become 1. Which will become 1. Correct? So now, which side we need to go, guys? Which side we need to go? Our current sum has become 1. And our target is 0. So which side we need to go? Which side? Yes, we need to do right minus minus. We need to do right minus minus because we need a smaller value. So now this right will move to this pointer. Now let's do the sum again. Let's calculate the sum again. So minus 1 plus 1 will become 0. Minus 1 plus 1 will become 0. Correct? So now this is the first pair which is going to give us a plus b is equal to 0. So the first pair will push it somewhere in an array minus 1 comma 1. And now guys, because we do not want any duplicate element here, we'll increase both. We'll increase our left as well and we will decrease the right as well and right as well. Correct? And then if we have any other, like in this case it will be minus 1 plus 0, doesn't make any sense. It will be minus 1, which is again I think target is 0, so we need to increase the left. And when left and right become colliding or they are merging, we'll stop it. So now in this question you can see only one pair we will get, which is minus 1 comma 1, which will give us the sum as 0. Yes, L greater than R, then stop. Greater than fine. No need for equal. Okay. Same number we will not take. We need two numbers. Left and right, if both are at the same pointer, that it will be one number. So we do not need that. Yeah, we don't have to consider equal. Yes. Understood? Everyone understood? Left two sum problem here. The complexity would be n log n. Anyone has any doubt here? Then stop at a L greater than equal to R. If you will put while L greater than equal to R, yes, we'll write L less than R. Or we'll write, yes, we'll write like this. Yes, L less than R. Yes. And when our L becomes greater, we'll stop it. Yeah, that's right. It's a stopping condition. That's right. Okay, so everyone understood the two sum now? Anyone has any doubt here in the two sum scenario? So guys, in the three sum scenario, nothing different. Rather than searching for 0, you can see in the three sum, rather than searching for C, you will be searching for minus C. That's the same question. Guys. But rather than searching for 0, you are going to search for minus C. Clear? A plus B comma minus C. But now, because there will be one extra loop, for each element for C. Because for C, we need each element. Because C, for finding out C, we need to pass one by one all elements. We need to pass one all elements. So that's why for this question, the time complexity will become n square. For 3 sum, the time complexity will become n square. Yes, the time complexity will be n square, not n. For 3 sum, if you will go with the brute force, the time complexity would be n cube. But if we'll go with this approach, which we have discussed in the 2 sum, the time complexity will become n square. The worst time complexity will become n square. No, with n, there is no approach right now. We might be use some, the map or object. With that approach, we can go for n, but I have not tried it for n. But let's see. First, let's understand this one with n log n. Yeah. For the same question. For the same question, guys. Okay. So now let's understand. So now, guys, this is the loop which will be starting for C index. For index C, A plus B, we need this one. A plus B is equal to minus C. Correct? So this is the C index which we are running. So the first loop for C, minus C. Okay. Then we'll start our left from here, our left from here, and our right from here. Our left from here, this is the, we can say I loop, which is going to run for this one. And then we are going to start our left route, left from here and right from here. Let's look for. So we need to search what? We need to search positive force. What is our target here? Minus of minus 4, which is 4. You can see minus C. So we need to search for positive 4 here. Correct? A plus B, wherever A plus B we got as a 4, then we can say these 3 could be one pair. Right, guys? With map to n square. I have not checked with the map, Joseph, what will be the time complexity for there. I need to check that one. Yeah. So I will write these 2 questions. Yeah. So this one also with the map, how much time complexity would be there, and the max container one as well. Okay. Okay. So now let's see. So yeah, we need to look for 4 here. So now let's start from here. So left and right. So let's add it. Minus 1 plus 2 is equal to 1. And our target is 4. Our target is 4. So which pointer we need to increase? Our target is 4. Which pointer we need to increase? Our current sum has come as a 1 and our target is 4. Which pointer we should increase? According to this condition, we should increase the left one. So we'll increase the left one here. Left one will come here. Let's do the sum again. So minus 1 plus 2 will become 1 again, which we should not consider, which we should not again. Same thing, increase the left again. 0 plus 2 is equal to 2. Again same. And then again left here. Correct? Again increase the left here. So guys, you can see, okay, okay, that's fine. Now let's increase your I again to here. Now your left will be start from this place and right will be here. Now your target has become to look for 1, positive 1. If A plus B somehow become 1. Correct? Somehow has become 1. That's what you need to look for. Now you can see here that the minus 1 plus 2, first this will give us a 1. So now you can see minus 1 comma minus 1 comma 2, this would be one pair. And this is, you can see, this is the pair which we are talking about. Minus 1 comma minus 1 comma 2, this is the one pair. You can see I is here, minus 1 comma minus 2. Now let's look for other pairs. Now let's look for other pair, which is increase this one also and decrease right also, left and right, because we do not want duplicate data. That's why. Now let's see this one as well. 0, 1. Yes, this one is also giving us 1. So now you can see, guys, second one is also coming here. Second one is also coming here. -1, 0, 1. Correct, guys? Both of the pairs has already come in the second index. Am I right, guys? Both of the index, both of the pairs, both of the triplets, we already got it. Okay. Now let's increase the value of I. Let's increase the value of I. Now, guys, first thing you need to observe here, the I. First thing you need to observe here, guys, we should not take the same value again for, we should not take the same value again for our target. We should not take the same value again for our target. Why not? Why not? Because if we will take the same value again for our target, there are a chances that we are going to get the duplicate values. There are the chances we can get the duplicate values. So that's why your first condition while running the I loop, there should be, if I, current I, if the current I is equal to I minus 1, then continue your loop. Do not go for searching any pairs there. If minus I, if current I, if is it equal to the previous one, if it is equal to the previous one, then do not search for, because it's a sorted array. It's the sorted array. All the duplicate values will be at one place. Because this is a sorted array, all the duplicate values will be at one place. So if you will check simply that the current value, if it is equal to the previous one, then do not go for searching for any pair. Everyone understood this thing? The first observation for handling the duplicate scenarios. Everyone understood? Yeah. Now second scenario. Now second observation. The second observation is, guys, when you are at this place, let's go back to the -4 scenario. Or no. Let's go back for the -1 scenario. Yeah. Let's go for the -1 scenario here for this one. Yeah. When the I was here. Yeah, the previous one. And left was here. And no. This scenario will also not work. Okay, no problem. No problem. First, whatever we have completed, let's see it in the code. But there are two more observations. Okay, let me show you those also. Let me see if I have the example for them. There's two more scenarios, which is like this, guys. If you got, 1 minute, let me think about it. Yeah. What about if you have one more zero here? What about if you have one more zero here? Yeah, let's do that here only. Let's try to understand this example only. 0, 0, 1, 2. That was our array, right? 0, 0, 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. So now your left was here and your right was here. Correct, guys? And your target is 1. Your target is, because your I is -1. So your target would be again 1. Correct, guys? We are just seeing one more scenarios to handle some more duplicate scenarios. Okay. That's what we are trying to look here. Now let's see. R1 is here. So now let's see. So left plus right. Left plus right, which will be -1 plus 2, will give us 1. Correct. So this is the first pair. -1, 2, -1. Right. So now we'll increase our left. We'll increase our right as well. We'll increase our left. We'll increase our, so decrease our right as well. Decrease our right as well. Okay. Yeah, let's increase one more 0 into that. Let's increase one more zero into that. Yeah, because 1 minute. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's consider this is not one, guys. This is zero. Just consider. I'm just trying to tell you one example, guys. Just consider this is not zero. This is not one. This is zero. Okay. Let's consider this is not one. This is just the zero. Okay. So now, so first minus one comma two has given this pair. Now let's look for next one. Now you can see our left is 0 and right is 0. 0 plus 0. And our target was 1. Correct? Our target was 1. Am I right, guys? Our target was 1 and we got left plus right both as a 0. So what we need to do? Which one we need to take this time? Our target is bigger and our current sum is 0. So what we need to do, guys? We need to increase it. We need to increase the current sum. We need to increase our left, right? So now let's increase our left. Now increase our left. Again, you can see, guys, again you got 0 plus 0. Again you got 0 plus 0. And again you have 0. Again you have 0. So guys, here we can also put one more condition. Here we can also put one more condition. When you are increasing your left value, when you are increasing your left or right, any of them, it could be on both scenario. If you are increasing your left value or you are decreasing your right value, just check that, the next value should not be same. We can decrease our loop, right? We can decrease our loop or duplicate values as well with just one condition. If the next value of left or the previous value of right, if they are equal, we should continuously increase left or decrease the right. This was the second observation which I was trying to explain you with this example for your left and right as well. First we have put one condition for I loop where we are seeing that the next value, whatever the next value is coming, if it is matching with the previous one, continue it. Same here as well for left and right as well. If the next left value, if that left value is equal to the previous one, then continuously increase the left one. And same goes for right as well. If the previous value of right is if the current value of right, if it is equal to the previous value, then continuously decrease the right as well. I hope you guys have understood the reason behind it, why we are doing it, because we do not want any duplicate values and we do not want any unnecessary loops as well. Understood, guys? Why we are doing that? Why we are going to continuously increase our left till we are getting the same values in left or right? If you guys have understood these things, let's jump into the code. Let's jump into the code with all these observations. Okay, so you can see we got our array, we have sorted it out. Then this is the final result array where we are going to keep our answer. Okay, then we are starting our running loop. We are running our loop I equal 0, and you know, guys, we can go till -2, nums dot length -2, because you can see I loop. We want I loop to run till here only. We don't want to run here because there will not be any next two elements. We don't want to run our ith loop till the last element, because after that there won't be any, like after the last two element, if we are at this place, if I value is here at this place, we can only look for these two next values, right, guys? But if we do not want our I here or here, because there is no two values after that. Understood, guys? That's why our first I loop should run till nums dot length -2. Then we are calculating our target, which is 0 minus nums I. You know that we are subtracting it. You can see every time we are subtracting it. So that's what I did, 0 minus this. Like a plus b is equal to minus c. So that's why you can see we got our target 0 minus nums I. Then we are having left, right. Left is starting from I plus 1. Right is starting from nums dot length minus 1. Correct. So this is the condition. Nums I, if that nums I is equal to nums I minus 1, definitely we need to continue. Definitely we need to continue. But I have not told you I greater than 0 as well. I greater than 0 scenario as well. Correct, guys. Now let me tell you, if somehow in the middle, if we have something like this, minus 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, like this. So guys, for for negative I, for negative I, see, for you see what will happen here. You see, uh, yeah. So for negative I, we will not getting it on the right side, because we have, see, if we have this I, I'm talking about the I index. This is the I, this is the I, this is the I. Once we reach to this I, once we reach to this fourth element, so the target would be minus 2. Target would be minus 2. But we are not going to see any target on the right side. We are not going to see any target on the right side. That's why I put the condition as if I greater than 0, if I find anywhere I greater than 0, I will be simply continuing it. I will be continuing it. Yeah. Yes, we have positive and rights. So that's why, guys, we don't want that thing. So that's why you can see this condition, we are putting it here. Okay. Now let's look into the while left less than right. So this is the condition where we have our left and right. Where we have our left and right. You can see first I calculated the current sum, which is the left plus right. Then this is the scenario where we are seeing our current sum as is equal to target. Else if current sum less than target, if current sum less than target, you can see I'm doing left plus plus. And if I current sum is greater than target, I am doing right minus minus. This is the else if and else scenario. And then wherever I current sum is equal to target, first I am pushing I index, left index, and right, all three in my result array. And then the scenario where I was telling you, if left is equal to left plus 1, or right is equal to right minus 1. You can see in both I put the while loop. So increment your left till you are seeing all the left value equal. Increment your right values till you're seeing, sorry, decrement your right values till you are seeing right or right minus 1 equal. And then at the end, once the while and while loop was completed, then do the left plus plus, right minus minus at the end. Okay. So that's what the conditions are here, guys. If I greater than 0. See, I greater than 0, I was telling you the scenario. I'm telling you the scenario, this one, guys. Where is that? 1 minute. I was telling you the scenario, this one. If I'm coming to any positive number here, if I'm coming to any positive number here, so the target for this would be minus 2. Target for this would be minus 2, which we are not going to see on the right side. Which we are not going to see on the right side. But why? 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. I think there is some 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. If we have target as a 2, sorry, I index as a 2, so our target would be minus 2, right? So then we can have 5 as well, right? Then we can have 5 as well. So 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. Yeah, still I think, yeah. And still, so that's what I was saying saying Hariharan, that whenever we are seeing any positive, whenever we are seeing any the value of numbers as a positive, so the target for that would be minus negative, minus 2. You can see in the same example, when our number has become 2, positive 2, so the target would be minus 2 for that. So which we are not going to see it on the right side. Which we are not going to see it on the right side. So that was the condition one. That's what the condition was there. And I think that condition is totally different. Actually, that's not related. See, what they're saying, if I greater than 0 and nums I is equal to nums I minus 1. So you know what condition they are talking about? They are talking about, I think they put I is equal to I greater than 0 just because of we should not search for when I like for the first value of I. We should not check for first. See, we are checking this condition, right? Nums I is equal to nums I minus 1. If nums if we talk about the first value of I, so here it will become nums 0. It will become nums 0. If I remove this condition, I'm saying if I'm removing this condition, this will become nums 0 and this will become nums minus 1. Nums minus 1. I think that because of that, they put the condition like this, I greater than 0. So this condition should not be exist here because nums minus 1 does not exist here. There is nothing as nums minus 1. So that's why they have put in the condition. It should check only for this condition when I is equal to greater than 0. Nothing else here. That is why actually they put it here. If I greater than 0 and nums I is equal to nums I minus 1, then continue. I'm talking about I greater than 0. Yeah, that condition for avoiding the minus 1 index. Yes. Not about the first explanation which I was giving you. They are just putting simply for avoiding the minus 1 index. Okay, guys. So this was the three-sum problem. And we have talked about all the scenarios which are mentioned here. You see this scenario as well is also avoiding the duplicate scenarios, right? Yeah, anyone has any doubt in any of the lines, guys? Let me know right now. I can just go through again on that line. Let me open it again. Are we good here? Okay, so I think, guys, the last question in our slide, we have already done it, which is a find my minimum number in the rotated sorted array, which we have done in the last class. Find minimum number in the rotated sorted array. Correct, guys? We've already done it in the previous class. Yeah, Joseph, please see it. After two while loop conditions, again left plus plus and right minus minus. Okay, let me check that one. So if we have here like 2, 0, 0, 0, or let's take one here as well, 0, then we can see if our left is here at this place and 4, if our right is here, then we are checking that left is equal to left plus plus plus, left plus 1. So yes, 0 is equal to 0 to this one. So go into this and increase the left plus plus. So it will come here. Again we'll check it. Again we'll increase it to here. Left here. Right? And then, yeah, then we'll check for the next one. So so left, is this equal to left plus plus left plus 1? No, it will not go inside it. That's why we are doing the left plus plus at the end. And then this left will come at this point, 4. Understood, Hariran? Yeah. Same goes for the right as well. Are we good here, guys? Anyone has any other doubt? So yes, so today actually we had just one question where we need some explanation. By the way, code for that question is already there in the slides. You guys can look into that. I will look into this one and I will try my explanation in the I will save my explanation in the LinkedIn. Or if needed, I will just record a small video and share it there in the LinkedIn, the recorded video, to explain the logic about it. Otherwise, questions solution is already there in the slide. The code is already there. Okay. The container one, the capacity container one, where we're trying to trap or capture the water. So we need to understand that question. Then we can talk about it. Okay, guys. So that's all from today. We have done some nice questions also already today. So yeah, that's only left. Yes, that's only left. Yes, that's right. The code is already there in the GitHub. But yeah, we need to understand the logic behind that. Then we can understand the code very quickly. Code was very easy actually. The code is already available. You can see the water trapping one. It's very easy. You just need to put 2 pointers on left and right. You need to find out the minimum height, and then right minus left, the width, and then find out the area. And then if height right is greater, do the left plus plus, else right minus minus. Code is very easy, but yeah, we need to understand the questions actually. Why we have not checked duplicate and right? You see this line, Likit, line number 19. Yeah, we are checking in both left and right both. Okay, guys, so that's all from today. I will always be available on LinkedIn, and I will also share the logic for this one. Oh yeah, it's going to be last day. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. I also learn a lot from you guys as well. And we will be in touch through the LinkedIn. We have already had one group. So I want you guys to continuously share some good things there. So we all can collaborate together there. Thank you, everyone. If you find this module interesting, last time if possible, we'll call you as we did earlier. Oh, actually, that would be great. But actually, I have already told them from my side to connect me after January, because in the month of December, I'm planning to create some content for GraphQL and for the WebAssembly. Let's see how that goes. And I also have some work on my hometown, so that's also I need to finish. I need some time for that. And in January month, a lot of marriages are there from my very close friends. So I need to spend time there as well. So that's why actually I told to Relable team that I can take the next batch after January only. Oh yeah, actually, I definitely need a break. I want to start like because I am stuck a very long back in the GraphQL and the WebAssembly. I want to continue that journey, so that's why actually I thought to take a small break and complete that one. And when I will complete, I might be able to teach you all about the GraphQL as well, from the Reliable or from the separate place anywhere. We can talk about the GraphQL or the WebAssembly also. WebAssembly is still it's not like that much popular, but definitely WebAssembly has a good future because the purpose of WebAssembly is right now we cannot use any native languages like Java, .NET, PHP, or Ruby on Rails on browsers. Everywhere browser is accepting only JavaScript, HTML. But with the help of WebAssembly, we can run Python, Java, all these languages in directly in the browser. That's the revolution which web has done it. So that's why actually I want to read it about it, want to understand it, and then I think once I understood, I will share that with you all if you guys want. Yeah. So that's why actually I'm planning to take some break and to continue that part of education, that part of knowledge as well. Okay, guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this module. I'm again requesting to everyone, please start doing the practice because I think now our base are clear. We just need to spend some time on practice one, and definitely who will do the practice, that person will see the results as well. So all the best, guys, for your further modules, for your further journey. And as I told you, I will always be available on LinkedIn. I won't be able to give you response at that time, but I will definitely give you response later as well once I get the time. Okay, guys. So have a nice day. And I think you have the break on Wednesday, but then yeah, definitely I'm expecting that you guys will quickly get a new the facilitator or teacher here to talk to you about the next module. And I'm looking forward for your resumes and for your LinkedIn as well. So to see the updated one, and expecting that you guys will share whatever you are learning in the LinkedIn group so others can also see it. Okay, guys. So yeah, have a good night. We'll talk soon. Bye bye.